Um, all right. But look at you, friend, though, because I think I seen before. Good evening, good evening. I think I seen before that you didn't have a blue box. Does that mean something special? Here's what it means. It means that you are an engaged viewer, right? So with the blue box, it lets people know in the room that you're an engaged viewer. You actually send out gifts. You actually tap the screen. You actually like understand the like mechanics of TikTok. So it's actually something good. And once you start to really go live, you need to pay attention to the people that's in your room, because people that don't have the blue box, they don't, they don't give. And a lot of times people don't know what to, they don't know how to engage properly in a live. That's why as a live host, you have to constantly remind them. You have to constantly just educate them, because some people don't know. And some people don't know that they have to actually get the coins and all of that stuff. So it's just like a learning process. But yes, and also I want to tell you, the higher the blue box, like the higher the number is, the higher the engager is. So if you see somebody, I was sent the link today to join the agency. Oh, okay, friend. You truly will you will like it. For my people on the YT, good evening. Tonight we're going to be talking about prayer and preparation. I'm so glad for everybody that is joining the live tonight. Put in the chat where you are watching from. Tonight, again, it's going to be talking about prayer and preparation. We're just going to be praying over our week. And we're just going to be praying over our finances. But I'm also going to talk about some journaling that I have done that has really transformed. But yeah, if you look at the numbers and pay attention to it, because the higher that the numbers are, the higher the engager is. That means that they have the potential to really gift you like high, like really gift you big, gifts and stuff like that. So the ones that don't have the ones that don't have the blue box, they just don't even know, you know what I mean? So they just really have to be informed. So dang, you know what? I forgot something. I forgot something. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I'm kind of hold on 1 second. Thank you, Rebecca, for joining. Thank you. Good evening to everybody that's in the room. My name is Janine. I am a budget coach. I specialize in helping people get out of debt, save. Well, I'm a financial coach. Let me say that again. I'm a financial coach. I specialize in helping people fix their budget, save their money, get out of debt with God in the center. So if you are new here, let me know in the chat where you are watching from. Put the city that you're watching from, so I can know who's in the room. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm actually, I'm actually have to do something really quick. I forgot something. But let me see. Ooh, okay. Let's see. Sorry about that, you guys. Thank you so much for joining from Forever Christ. Thank you so much for joining. But Big Exclusive, let me know if you have any more questions for me. Sorry. Thank you so much. Agnes, see, I can't read these names. Here's the one thing. I'm sorry. Like it's like really hard for me to read these names on my screen that's actually entering the room. And it's like making it frustrating. But Big Exclusive, let me know if you got any more questions for me. But again, tonight, if you see the title, if you are overwhelmed by bills, you are in the right room. Thank you so much, Bree, for entering the room. My name is Janine. I am talking about all things personal finances with God in the center. But tonight, we're going to be talking more about prayer and preparation for the week. So if that is something that you're interested in, then you entered the right room. So super excited for everybody to be here. Truly appreciate you for coming into my room. If you are new to my content, put new in the chat. If you're new to my content, if you've never been in my live before, let me know. Thank you so much for sharing it out, friend. Truly appreciate it. On the YT, how are you guys? Let me know if you are new to my content. Again, tonight is going to be about prayer and preparations. I'm not really going to be like teaching a specific budget topic. But I will be talking about just praying over our finances, getting prepared for the week. A lot of people can be really stressed about bills. It's a very hard time for a lot of people. So praying over your finances, getting your budget together, setting your week. Setting your week is extremely, extremely important. So I truly appreciate it. If you are new to my room, it's if you could tap the screen, that is just going to push me out to more moms that may need this prayer tonight. If they are overwhelmed with bills, if you are stressed about bills, you don't carry, this week, maybe you're stressed about your job or your kids, put in the chat if you need this prayer tonight. Also, if you are tapping the screen, it will let other moms know, and it will be on their For You page that may need prayer tonight. Us as moms, it's a heavy burden sometimes, and we take care of everybody else, but we don't take care of ourselves sometimes. So if you would tap the screen, that would be greatly appreciated. If you are new to my room, if you get the daily heart at the top, the orange heart, that lets me know that you are an engaged viewer and that you're not, it lets TikTok know that you're not a bot. So make sure that you are tapping out the screen, tap out the screen to let other moms know that you're in the room. But again, we are going to be talking about prayer and preparations. If you see the title, Overwhelmed by Bills, put in the chat if you are overwhelmed by bills, okay? Put in the chat if you are overwhelmed by bills. You could put a emoji. Let me know what's going on. If you specifically need a prayer request, let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. Oh, oh, you are overwhelmed by bills, friend. I get it. I get it. We all have been there. We all have been there. So you are in the right place, friend. You are definitely in the right place because we all have been there. I know that a lot of my content is specifically to moms, but it definitely can be for the single dads out there. All the men that may watch my content. I don't want you guys to feel away if I'm talking about moms, okay? Because that's my target audience. But know that these tips and everything that I'm saying can definitely be you definitely can take the advice as well. Welcome in. Thank you so much for coming into my room. Thank you so much for joining the live. My name is Janine. I am a budget coach. I am your go-to girlfriend for managing money with faith and intention. And again, tonight we're talking about prayer and preparation for the week. If you are overwhelmed and stressed by bills, put it in the chat. If you just need a prayer, like, you know what? I just need prayer tonight. Listen, prayer. I always tell people that when you invite God into your finances, it makes a difference. It makes a difference. It truly, truly makes a difference. Thank you so much, Shannon, for entering the room. I truly, truly appreciate it. If you are new to my content, if you're new to my room, let me know. Put new in the chat. Let me know where you guys are watching me from. What city are you in? What city? Is it East Coast out there? Is it West Coast? Let me know where you're watching from. I would truly, truly appreciate it. And make sure that you're tapping out the live. Make sure you're sharing it out. Truly appreciate it. I feel like I get on this live, my face be crazy every time. But truly, truly appreciate everybody for being here. Let me know where you're watching from. Oh, thank you so much for entering the live. I'm sorry, y'all. Oh, dog on it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't sit up. Texas in the building. Oh, okay. Welcome in, Bree. Are you new to my content? Are you new to my room? Texas, welcome in. Let me know if you're new to my content. Let me know. Yes, you are. Well, welcome. I truly, truly appreciate it that you're here. I truly, truly appreciate it. So I see that are you like new to this whole TikTok type of thing? Hey, welcome in, welcome in. So one of the things when you just like the mechanics of like actually being in a room is when you tap the screen, those hearts that come up that actually lets like it lets TikTok know that you're an engaged viewer, and it also helps me out as a live host as well. When you grab that orange heart at the top, when you click on it, so you have to have coins in your account. I think each coin is like 1 cent, and it like will connect to your bank, but it also will just know to let TikTok know that you are an engaged viewer and that you're not a bot. Because listen, y'all, it's a lot of bots out here that come into people live. And it also, oh, thank you so much for the fan club. Truly, truly appreciate it. Thank you so much. No, you came across my For You page earlier and I came back. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm pinning your comment. Thank you so much for coming back, friend. I truly, truly appreciate it. I truly, truly appreciate it more than you know. Thank you so much for coming back. I'm glad I came across your For You page. So again, I am a budget coach. I am a mom of 3. All of my content is about getting your personal finances together with God in the center. So just a little in reference to my live schedule, I go live Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays, and those are usually around budgeting. Like Monday's live will be something about budgeting, something that I'm teaching you about. Wednesday's live will be about savings, building up emergency funds, 529 plans for your kids. I just choose a topic in reference to savings. And then Fridays are debt free. We talk about all the ways to get out of debt. We celebrate people that are paying off debt. And then Sundays tonight is all, Melissa, thank you so much for joining the room. Sundays is all about prayer and preparation. Thank you so much for everybody joining the room. And so it's just really, I think that, learning the budgeting tips and learning things is great, but to mix it with God, to make sure that, God is in the center of everything we do. Because sometimes me being a mom of 3, when my numbers didn't add up, sometimes when I was in the negative, God made the difference, right? He came in and he provided ways for me that I did not see, that I didn't even know was coming. I had like people telling me no of different things. And it's like, I think it's so important to make sure you incorporate God into your financial journey. He is going to make the difference. So, friend, I'm so glad that you are here. Welcome into the new people that are in the room. And again, make sure that you are tapping out the live. Make sure that you are sharing and make sure that you get your daily points. I am trying to reach a goal, guys. I think it's the hearts at the top. If you could see this flash goal, let me see. Because it truly lets me, it helps me out as the creator. Let me see. And I truly, truly appreciate it. Isabel, thank you so much for joining. Friend, I truly, truly appreciate it. We talk about all things personal finances with God in the center. So again, tonight, you guys are going to be woman of faith. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Thank you so much for everybody that's entering the room. If you are new to my content, put new in the chat. Let me know where you're watching from. Do I have any East Coast people? Do I have any West Coast? Let me know. Oh, you guys did the... Let me know who I have in the room. If you are new to my content, let me know. Thank you so much for joining. I truly, truly appreciate it. So again, we are going to be talking about prayer and preparation over our finances tonight, you guys. So again, it's so important to invite God. Jimmy, thank you so much for joining, friend. I truly, truly appreciate it. Your goal. I got the goal that fast, you guys. Let me see. They gave me another goal. Okay. Okay, let me see. Okay. 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 Let me see something. Okay. Okay. Thank you so much for joining the live. I truly, truly appreciate it. Thank you much, Bree, for sharing out the live. Thank you so much. I truly appreciate it. Gifty, thank you so much for joining the room, friend. If you are new to my room, let me know if you are new. Felicia, thank you so much for joining the room. I truly appreciate it. If you are new, let me know where you are watching from. Let me know where you're watching from. Is there any East Coast people here? Thank you so much for everybody that's joining. Make sure that you are tapping out the live. Make sure that you are sharing it out. Melanie, thank you so much for entering my room. I truly appreciate it. So again, guys, we are going to be talking about prayer and preparation about our finances. Philly in the building. Yes, I know that's right. Philly in the building. Truly appreciate you, Philly. Because you know your girl, yours truly is definitely Philly in the building. So I know. Philly in the building though. Do I have any more people from the East Coast? Let me know. Who else is watching? Where are you watching me from? 302 or more. Thank you so much for joining my live. Let me know where you're watching from. So we got Texas in the building. We got Philly in the building. Who else is here? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know who else is in the building. Truly, truly appreciate you guys though for coming in. I know it's a Sunday evening. We are preparing for the week. Who is ready for the work week? Let me know. Brittany, thank you so much for joining, friend. Let me know if you are ready for the work week. Put work week in the chat if you are ready for the work week, okay? Because I don't know about y'all, but my weekend went too fast. Like, it just went too fast. I don't know about y'all, but let me know if y'all ready for the work week. Let me know. Put work week in the chat if you are ready for the work week. Because it's so important to make sure that we are being prepared as much as we can. Anybody ready for the work week? Let me know. And make sure that you continue to tap on the screen, guys. Make sure you continue to tap on the live. I truly, truly appreciate it and sharing it out. I'm not ready for the work week, y'all. Amos, thank you so much for joining, friend. Thank you so much for coming into my live. I truly, truly appreciate it. So let me know if you are ready for the work week. Put work week in the chat. Let me know. Are you ready for the work week? Again, y'all, I ain't ready. Okay. The weekend just goes too fast. It just goes too fast for me. Like, why can't Steven, thank you so much for joining, friend. I truly, truly appreciate it. Make sure that you're tapping the screen when you enter the room. Make sure that you share out the live. We are saying if we are ready for the work week. I am not ready for the work week. We need to have a 4-day weekend. Okay, y'all, instead of a 2-day weekend. Well, no, a 3-day weekend. So who wants a 3-day weekend? Put in the chat if you want a 3-day weekend. Thank you so much for joining, Bellas. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Josephina, for entering the live. Thank you so much. Let me know in the chat, you guys, if you are ready for the week. No days off. Oh, you got no days off. No days off. No days off. Friend, we all need a day off, okay? We all need a day off. Megan, thank you so much for joining the live. Make sure that you guys are tapping out the screen. Make sure that you are sharing it out. Make sure that you are tapping the screen. All the new people that are in the room, my name is Janine. I am a budget coach. I specialize in helping clients get out of debt and saving money. Kidnap me. No, I'm not kidnapping you. No, I can't kidnap you, friend. No. But we still could be prepared for the week as much as we can. I wish that we had a 3-day week though, y'all, for sure. Like, I really do wish that it was a 3-day week. This weekend went super fast. But let me know who else is in here that is prepared for the work week. Are you guys rude boy Ace? How are you? Thank you so much for joining the live. I truly appreciate it, friend. Let me know. Denise, thank you so much for entering the room. Truly, truly appreciate it. We are talking about whether we are ready for the work week. Truly appreciate everybody that is entering the room. Truly, truly appreciate everybody. So again, I think we need to start with reflection and gratitude. So tell me one thing that you could put in the chat. Can uh tell me one thing that you could put in the chat which you are grateful for. What is one thing that God had covered you last week for? Micah, thank you so much for joining, friend. Thank you so much for all of the new people that entered the room. Put in the chat if you are new to my content or you are new to my room. Put new in the chat. Let me know who is here. I think Steph, did you come in? Steph, if you are here, welcome in, friend. Hey, friend. Hey. Oh, thank you. Hey, friend. I figured you came in. I was looking. I'm like, I don't know if I see her in here. Hey, friend. I hope you are doing well. Thank you so much for joining my live. I truly, truly appreciate it, friend. We are talking about being prepared for the work week this week. So let me know. Let me know where you are watching from. We talked about it's a couple like Texas people in the building. It is Philly in the building. Let me know exactly where you are watching from. Let me know. Oh, from New Jersey. Nice, nice. Okay, okay, nice. Nice. Okay. So one of the things that I wanted to start with was reflection and gratitude. Janice, thank you so much for entering the room. I truly, truly appreciate it. I talk all things personal finances with God in the center. So truly appreciate you for being here. If you're new to my room, put new in the chat. Make sure that you guys are also tapping out the live and sharing it and liking it. I truly, truly appreciate it. And it helps me as a live host, but it also helps you as the engaged viewer. So I wanted to say this scripture verse, y'all. Psalms 104. Enter his gates with thanksgiving and his courts with praise. What is the one thing that God carried you through last week? Drop it in the comments. Drop it in the chat. Like, what is one thing that God carried you through? Were you stressed at the job? Were your kids getting on your nerves? Let me know what is one thing that God carried you through last week. Put it in the chat. Let me know. I'm trying to think about what God carried me through last week, y'all. He carried me through my long work week, okay? He carried me through my long work week. I have a long work week, and my days sometimes are really long. So he definitely gave me strength to work. So let me know, what is the one thing that God carries you through the week. Nicole, welcome in, friend. Thank you so much for entering my live. I truly, truly appreciate it. South Dimples, let me welcome in. Definitely work. Okay, he carried you through your work week. Okay, good. Okay. That is great. Yeah, like my days, y'all, is long. And it's just like, man, I'll be asking God for strength a lot of times because my days, matter of fact, not only is my days long, they start early and they're long. But yeah, but I am looking forward to this week because I'm off. Well, I'm not really off on Friday, but I have a wedding that I have to attend. So I'll be getting off a little early. So thank God for that. So anybody else want to put in the chat what God has covered you through last week? Anybody else? Make sure that you are tapping on the screen, guys. Make sure that you are sharing out the live. Truly, truly appreciate it. Truly, truly appreciate it. Appreciate you guys. So you know what else I wanted to talk about tonight? I wanted to talk about the power of journaling. Let me know in the chat if you guys journal. Put journal in the chat if you journal. I cannot tell you guys how important it is to journal and to write things down. Let me know. Wendy, thank you so much for entering the room, friend. We are talking about all things personal finances with God in the center, but tonight we're talking about prayer preparation and also journaling. So let me know in the chat if anybody journals. Does anybody write things down? Does anybody journal? Let me know. Let me know. Am I the only one? Am I the only one? I would say I cannot stress enough how important it is to journal, guys. It's so, so important, especially us as moms. Like, if you're a mom and you know, like, how stressful it is to deal with the kids, to juggle bills, to juggle so many things, like, journaling is one of the things, it's a way of self-care, right? So it's a way of self-care, is one of the ways that you can just just to release anxiety, to release stress. Journaling is so powerful. One of the scripture verse is Habakkuk 2:2, and it says, write the vision and make it plain. Write the vision and make it plain. Writing things down isn't just about goals, but it's about releasing stress, creating clarity, and partnering with God. So let me know if anybody, if maybe y'all don't journal now, but maybe you want to. Let me know in the chat if maybe you don't journal, but it's something that you want to. Everything good. Thank you so much for entering the room. Truly appreciate it. Let me know in the chat if you want to start journaling, right? Let me know, let me know. And again, definitely. The Ricky, you always show up to my live, friend. Truly, truly appreciate it. You always come in and show love. I truly, truly appreciate it. Every time I live, I know you're going to fly in, friend. So I truly, truly appreciate you for being here. Yes, join, tap, tap, tap. So you know exactly what to do when you come into somebody's room, join the friend club. I truly, truly appreciate you more than I know, than you know. You know exactly what to do, friend. We're talking about prayer and preparation. And I said, do you journal? Like, let me know in the chat, do you journal? Because I cannot say how powerful it is to be journaling. It is so transformative. It really, really is. Thank you so much, friend, for liking the live. Thank you so much for sharing it out. I truly, truly appreciate you. You always definitely come in and show love. Truly, truly appreciate you. So I want to see if we can get this live to 5K, y'all. We definitely can get this live to 5K. Let me know. Let me know. But writing down the vision and making it plain, it is so super important to write things down. Let me know in the chat, guys, if you write down like your goals, right? Do you write anything down? It's so important to write things down, because not only will it help you to really see your goals and map out like maybe a strategy, but you also can go back to it and look at it. Like, you going back to where you were at. I've been journaling for, well, I want to say 15 years, y'all. 15 years I've probably been journaling, and I can go back and remember the times in my life and the stage that maybe I was stressed about something, whatever it was. And to actually go back and to look at these things are so informative, because you realize that, like, when you asking God for something, if you're praying about a certain thing, like in your life or whatever you're stressed about, when you go back and look at it, you realize that, you know what? Oh, thank you so much, Luna. Hey, girlfriend. Thank you so much for coming in, friend. We're actually talking about a good topic that you talk about, and we're talking about journaling. Thank you so much, friend. We're talking about journaling. Thank you, friend. Truly, truly appreciate it. And Tanya, thank you so much for entering the room. Yay! I know, right? I was just talking about how I journal. I have been journaling for the last 15 years, and journaling has been transformative. Brian, thank you so much for entering the room, friend. I truly, truly appreciate it. I was talking about how journaling has been so transformative to me. Thank you. That I can go back and look at the times. Thank you so much for sharing the live, friend. Thank you so much. But I can go back and look at the times for when I was in a place of, let's just say, like, asking God to, deliver certain things financially for me. It's so important to write it down, because sometimes we forget how God answers our prayers. Like, I know for me, I've written things down years ago, and then I look back on it and I'm like, dang, I did forget that God answered that prayer. So journaling and writing things down is so important, because then you'll realize, I'm like, oh, you know what? If God can answer those prayers that you prayed or you wrote down, or answer those, anything that you had on your heart at that time, why can't he answer now? So we can do this. We can say the same thing about finances, right? If you're struggling with paying bills, if you're overwhelmed with your debt, if he got you out of financial situations before, you don't think he's gonna get it out? He's gonna get you out of it again? He will. You gotta trust him, right? And we gotta remember that the God before is still the same God today, right, y'all? So when we think about being overwhelmed with bills, when we think about being overwhelmed with debt, you have to remember that God is there with you, and he's going to be there with you back then, just like he's going to be there with you now. I remember a time, this is a small thing. Cena, thank you so much for entering the room. I truly appreciate it. Eat Nurse, thank you. Hey girlfriend, hey, thank you so much for joining. Eat Nurse, I truly appreciated your live. I truly appreciated it. Thank you so much, friend, for your caregivers live with more than 10 friends. Oh, thank you so much for sharing it. Your caregivers. Hello, E-Nurse. Hello. I was saying that your talk about caregivers are so needed. And I don't know if you had seen my comment, but I was talking about that my cousin is a caregiver and she is struggling right now. So it was just a lot for her. But I truly appreciated your room, friend. And I'm so glad that you are. Thank you so much for joining the fan club. Thank you so much for your room when you talk about caregivers, because they are so needed. But tonight we are talking about journaling, and I was talking about how so important to journal and to write things down. And not only does it helps you remember some of the things. Thank you so much for the populars. Truly appreciate y'all. Not only does it help you remember like the phase that you're in, but it just also kind of will help you in those hard moments, right? The moments that you're really, oh, my girl is in the building, Myra. Oh, my girlfriend is here. Hey, girlfriend. Hey, truly appreciate you, girl. Thank you so much. Yes, it does help. Yes. Like journaling has been so transformative for me, y'all. Like I love your banner, Virginia, overwhelmed by bills. Let's pray. Luna, say, hey, friend. Luna, I know that you would appreciate the banner. I was thinking about you when we were doing it last night. When I was creating, if people are new to my room, I like created all this last night, added some color. It's also part of my brand. My brand is, the colors are pink and purple. And I was thinking about you. I was like, Luna Price will like this background. It give you a little bit of my personality. It will show you. But I was just like, now, mind you, y'all, my mom is an interior decorator. So she really helped bring out the colors, because we was in Michael's and I was just like, yeah, I don't like that. She's just like, we are going back and forth, but it definitely turned out nice though. But Luna, we working on it. And I was definitely thinking about you, friend. I was like, oh, she would definitely like it. So yeah, just trying to upgrade the background a little bit. So hopefully everybody likes it. So, but yeah, again, blush and bashful. That's a Still Manila movie reference. Oh, okay. Thank you so much for joining, friends. And also make sure you guys tap on the screen. Hey, girl. Hey, girl. Are you new to my room? If you are new to my room, make sure that you guys are tapping on the screen. Make sure that you are liking it. The YT. Hey, if you are new to watching me on YT, let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. Tap. I spent 1,000. Oh, you spent your 1,000 wisely. You must have came in when I said that before. Wait a minute. Did you come into my room? And is it re-hot spray? Did you spend your 1,000 wisely? You must have came into my room when I said, what would you do with $1,000? So I'm glad, friend, that you spent your 1,000 wisely. I'm truly glad. It's what? It's okay. So again, we're talking about journaling, guys. and how transformative it can be to journal. And again, what was I going to say? I was going to say that I remember journaling and like asking God. Like I remember asking him, because at the time I was working 2 jobs, and people that know me know I was working overnight at the time at the hospital, and I was just like wanting more time with my kids. So I remember writing like, oh, I want to just go on a cruise with my kids. It was something like so simple, y'all. Like, oh yeah, God, like I want to be able to go on a cruise with my kids. And I wrote this like years ago. Like, yo, I went on a cruise with them, I want to say like a year ago. Not only did we do a cruise, we did the Bahamas, we went to Mexico. Blessings and peace. The hairstyle is giving tithes and offering. I'm cracking up. The hairstyle is giving tithes and offering, friend. How is the hairstyle giving tithes and offering? I'm cracking up. The stuff that people would say, well, friend, I didn't really mean to give tithes and offering through the hairstyle. What did you say? Clock it, friend. Friend, I was not trying to give tithes and offering with this hairstyle, okay? Like, yo, I'm cracking up. I was trying to give elegant look because I'm going to a wedding on Friday, friend. So does this give kind of like an elegant look? Because that's what I was going for. Not no tithes and offering. Look, I'm not on the pulpit teaching, friend. No, I was definitely going for an elegant look because I'm going to a wedding on Friday, and then the dress that I'm wearing is elegant, and that's what I was going for it. So, you are truly, you just like made my night. Truly, so funny. So I definitely wasn't going for that friend. Who's getting married? One of my friends are getting married. So I'm truly, truly happy for her. I'm going to be the wedding guest. Oh, I know, right? So hopefully one of these days it'll be me, right? Hopefully one of these days. No, I've been married before. I'm divorced. So I am definitely milk and honey. I have been married. Told you. Yeah, but I'm like, first of all, I have to be dating, and I'm not dating yet. So that's another live and all that. Like, it will definitely be you soon. It will definitely be you. You so radiant. Thank you so much, guys, for speaking that into existence, y'all. Like, listen, I want to receive all the good vibes, y'all, all the good vibes. But honestly, like, to be very honest and transparent, I got married really young, y'all. Like, so people that know me. I got married at 18, right? So again, at 18, did I really know all of that? Like, I don't really know. But now I feel like the 38-year-old me, right? Oh, like she's just a different. Like, I'm definitely going to be me at 19. Okay, friends. So listen, right? Again, get married that young, right, y'all? It's just like you don't really know first of all, you don't really know yourself as a person, let alone being married to somebody. And then not only that, the biggest thing that I tell people all the time is my kids, we had them back to back, right? So we had our first son. Let me say, I definitely need the skincare routine for sure. Glowing. Oh, thank you, friend. Thank you so much. Look, the skincare routine is not nothing. Yes, honey. Oh, thank y'all so much. What do? I just wash my face with like regular old, like, I don't even know the name of it, but it's just like regular old, like acne treatment or whatever. Ain't nothing special, friend. Ain't nothing like drinking that water. Oh, drinking the water, exactly, right? I don't know. I definitely try to. Fountain of youth. Thank you so much, friend. Like, I truly, truly appreciate it. Listen, I don't do anything special, y'all. I wash my face, put a little moisturizer on there, and that's about it. Like, ain't nothing special about it, girl. But thank you so much, guys, for like the kind words. I true hydration on point. Oh, thank you. Y'all making me blush. Y'all making me blush. Like, I truly, truly appreciate it. I'm not doing anything extra. And I probably need to drink more water for real, right? But thank you so much. I don't know. Maybe it's the lighting in here. Maybe my skin is just glow because my lights, y'all, because I got my little lights on. But thank you so much. I truly, truly appreciate it, y'all. Truly, truly appreciate it. My Sunday has been blessed. Oh, great. I'm so glad that your Sunday has been blessed. So let me know if you guys are ready for the work week. Let me know if you are ready for the work week. But by that smile, oh, your Sunday's been blessed by my smile. Well, thank you, friend. Thank you. I truly, truly appreciate it. Make sure that you guys are tapping on the screen. Let me see if we can get this live to 10K. Let me know. I truly, truly appreciate all of you guys for all of you kind words. I truly, truly appreciate it. Like, I truly do. Sigh, trying to motivate. Yeah, exactly. Yes, make sure that you are sharing out the live. But again, we are talking about how we can be prepared for our work week. I truly, truly appreciate everyone for being on here. And again, journaling is so important, you guys. Because again, you are partnering with God. It also helps with your like stress and anxiety. Let me know if you guys are prepared for the week. Let me know in the chat. Are you prepared for the week? I remember when I was smaller, y'all, my mom used to make me put my clothes out for the week, y'all. Do anybody still do that? Put your clothes out for the week, for the work week? Thank you so much, E-Nurse. Do anybody still do that? Or is that like old school? Like putting your clothes out for the week, preparing for your week, what you're going to eat, what you're going to prepare in reference to food. Let me know if you guys are prepared for the week. Do anybody do that? So if you put your clothes out, I know in the hospital, all my hospital people, it's easy for us because all we are in is scrubs. So you just wear a certain color. So I still have boxes and boxes of scrubs that I have because that's just all I was in with scrubs all the time. For the week, yes. Like, are you prepared for the work week? Luna, that's what I was asking. Are you prepared for the work week? Kathy, thank you so much for joining, friend. I truly, truly appreciate it. If you are new to my room, put new in the chat. Yeah, I'm saying, like, are you prepared for the work week? Because some people are like, corporate. Some people are corporate and they go out. They go out to work. Fortunately, I did check my calendar for tomorrow. Oh, okay. I did check my calendar for tomorrow. Okay. I work from home, y'all. So I literally get up and go down to my office. So, but I still try to get dressed though. I definitely still try to get dressed though. But yeah, I work from home. So I don't have to go out or get my clothes together, get my uniforms together for the work week. But again, you know what? Also, I wanted to say some affirmations because I am big on affirmations. Was saying your mom made you lay your clothes out for the week, not just the night before. Oh, yes. My mom used to be, yes, for the week, Luna, not the night before. No. My mom, she just like, so listen, my mom used to do it where, and if people know me, my mom used to dress me and my brother in the same color. Okay. My mom used to color coordinate everything. Okay. Like when we were going to church, super organized. Yes. When we were going to church, my mom used to, like, if it was the theme blue, then she would have my brother in blue. She would have me in a blue dress with blue things in my hair, blue shoes. She did this for years, y'all. Years. My mom would have us, the whole family, dressing in a certain color. And she still does this to this day. Of course, not to me, but her and her husband. Like, if she has green on, her husband got green on. If she has pink on, he got something pink in him. She just, I don't know why. Like, that maybe that's the interior decorator, but she always, yes, Luna, she used to make us And if my brother was on social media, he would definitely tell you that she would make us put our clothes out for the week. She'd be like, no, we're not doing it. So my mom definitely was very organized. And she was like, no, we're not doing it the night before. She's like, no, you need to be prepared for the whole entire week. This is what you're going to wear. She used to iron it out, like all of that. So definitely, oh, love it. Yes, yeah. And listen, I think we were like 10, Luna. And me and my brother was like, Mom, all right, now we don't got to match all the time. Now, come on. Like, we don't got to match. Like, we too big for that. Like, we too big to be matching. Yeah, so we had to really get with her. Like, Mom, we can wear our own colors. Like, we can pick out our own clothes. We were just like, yeah, no, we ain't doing that. So yeah, but shout out to Mom. I definitely love her. She definitely decorates everything. She definitely, if anybody ever was to come to my house, people like go talk about the decorations of my house, and I'm like, I cannot take any credit for how the house looks because it's her. Like when I first moved to my house, my mom was like, yeah, because we're gonna do this, that, we're gonna decorate this, that. So she knows my style though. So yeah, definitely for sure. Have an amazing, blessed week. You too. Thank you so much for coming in, E-Nurse. I truly appreciate you. Truly appreciate it. But you guys, I wanted to say affirmations really quick and especially speak life over our money this week. If you are being overwhelmed by your bills, if you are struggling in debt, I just really want to speak into you and say that make sure that you are speaking affirmations. I'm a witness to it all. I know you are. My godmom is on here. I know you are. I know you know. My godmom knows that she know back in the day when my mom used to dress us in the same color. So she witnessed it all. Thank you so much for coming on here, godmom. I truly appreciate you. But yes, to speak life over your finances. I mean, I know that the bills can be overwhelming. I know that it can be stressful getting on a budget, trying to get out of debt. But speaking life over your finances, one of the prayers, no, not one of the Proverbs 18:21 says, life and death are through the power of the tongue. And I'll say this again. Life and death are through the power of the tongue. Make sure that you are speaking positive things over your money, over your finances, over your kids, whatever you may be stressed and so godly of you. Proud of you. Thank you, godmom. Thank you so much. Make sure that you are speaking, positive things over your week. Stay encouraged. A couple affirmations that you can say around your money is, I am wise with money. I am wise with money. That's an affirmation. I am disciplined with my budget. I am disciplined with my budget. I am debt-free and financially free. Listen, y'all, I can't wait till I say debt-free. I don't want to owe nobody. I'm not there yet, and we working on it, okay? But I'm definitely going to be like, I'm going to be debt-free and financially free. I'm going to be. I'm definitely not there yet. But another affirmation is, I budget with faith and I prosper with grace. What's that? The Ryer Glam Life. Thank you so much for joining, friends. Truly appreciate it. Let me know if you guys like affirmations. Do anybody like affirmations? Put affirmations in the chat if you like affirmations. Y'all, I love affirmations. I have it all over my house. Like Coco, thank you so much for joining, friend. I truly appreciate it. Stuart, thank you so much for joining, friend. Truly appreciate it. We are talking about affirmations. Love them. So do I. Affirmations are so powerful, y'all. It's so powerful. And it just honestly, it boosts your spirit, it boosts your mood. Like you just, affirmations. Sorry, y'all. This camera. Okay, so y'all can see the sign. Oh yeah, there we go. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It's just truly important to make sure that we that we're speaking positive words over our money, over our budget. If you are struggling with debt tonight, if you are struggling with your budget, if your numbers are not adding up, I am here to tell you that God makes the difference and he will increase you. He will come and heading to bed. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here. Truly appreciate it. Let me know who else in the chat likes affirmations. Do you guys like affirmations? Bro, it's Lisa. Thank you so much for liking the live, y'all. Truly, truly appreciate it. Let me know who else likes affirmations. I do. Good. Good, good, good. You like affirmations. Good. It's so important. I love them. Like absolutely love affirmations. They are just so powerful. They'll lift your spirits when you are having a bad day, when you just thinking that maybe you're struggling with debt, maybe you're struggling with bills, and no, you know what? Like I'm going to yes, affirmations, friend, yes. To speak life over your money is so powerful. Making sure, because it says in the Bible to renew our minds daily. We have to renew our minds, y'all, to constantly be thinking about positive things, making sure that you are just speaking positive things, because it really starts with your mind, especially when it comes down to your budget, your finances. If you believe that you are always going to be in debt, you're never going to get out of debt, y'all. If you're believing that you cannot save, that you are just horrible with money, then you're not going to do it. It starts with our mind first. It starts with our mind first, and then your actions will align. Right? So the affirmations is one of the things that you can be thinking of and also speaking out loud to help transform your mind. Let me know in the chat if anybody has any affirmations that they like to read or to say. Like, I am wise with my money. I am wise with my money. That's a powerful one. I am wise with my money. Troy, thank you so much for entering the room, friend. Truly, truly appreciate it. Chef, thank you so much for entering the room, friend. If you are new here to my room, let me know. If you are new to my room, let me know. My name is Janine. I talk about all things personal finances with God in the center. So let me know if you are new here. But again, affirmations are so, so important, you guys, to speak life over your money. Make sure that you are staying also, make sure that you are staying around like-minded people that's going to uplift you, people that is going to when you are stressed about money. It's so important that we build a community of like-minded people. It's so important because y'all, as y'all know, life goes through ebbs and flows, ups and downs. And to have somebody that you can pick up the phone and call, have somebody that you can cry with, have somebody that you may be stressed about bills, you may be stressed about debt, have somebody that you can call that's going to support you, that's also going to remind you of your goals, is truly, truly important. So I definitely wish that for everybody in the room. Make sure that you are staying connected to a community, staying connected to people that are going to lift you up in the good and bad times, y'all, because life be lifing. Put in the chat if life be lifing for y'all. Let me know. Let me know in the chat if life be lifing. Put life in the chat if life be lifing for y'all. Let me know. Because life be lifing over here. Okay? Life be lifing over here. Life be lifing. I know it do. Listen, that's why we got to stay on our hands and knees in prayer. I know it definitely be lifing. So many people are going through things. So many people. Listen, I work at a hospital, a children's hospital, and I just see so many things. I see a lot of children like with cancer, guys, and it's just like you just don't never know. It could always be 10 times worse. Let me tell you. I just wanted to encourage it. Always somebody is fighting maybe a battle in cancer. Somebody may be fighting something 10 times worse than you. So always know that it could be 10 times worse. But stay encouraged, definitely, for sure. Stay encouraged, because life does be life. So I also wanted to say I have a free resource, especially when it comes down to money and finances. I created a 7-day guide for faith over finances. The link is in my bio. You can check it out. So it's a 7-day prompt that not only is it, it helps transform your finances, but it's also a journal prompt, and it gives you actionable steps. So if you really want to transform your finances, if you really want to start journaling and you want some actionable steps to invite God into your finances to get better with your money, it's free. So make sure that you check the link out in my bio. Tracy, thank you so much for entering the room. I truly, truly appreciate it. And make sure you guys, we almost at 10K. Can we get the live to 10K? Make sure that you are tapping the screen, guys. Make sure if I'm dropping some gems for y'all, then drop some gems in the chat. Let me know. Let me know if you guys are taking away cheeks. Thank you so much for joining, friend. Thank you so much. Truly, truly appreciate you. If I'm dropping some gems, or if you learned something, or you had at least a takeaway, let me see. Hold on, I can't read these comments. 10K and back. Yes, get it to 10K. Yes, so it can be pushed out to the For You page. Yes, can we get it to 10K? Yes, truly, truly appreciate everybody for being here, though. Truly, truly appreciate you. But yes, the 7-day guide will also not only will it invite God into your money, but it'll shift your mindset, and you'll start to budget with clarity, and it's free. So you can go to the link in my bio. I truly appreciate everybody for being here. It's a Sunday night, y'all, and I know it's just like it's late for some people on the East Coast. But I just always want to come here on a Sunday night and just really talk about preparing for the week. Prepare for the week as much as you can. If you can set your clothes out, if you can just prepare mentally, like maybe you just need to sit down and just prepare mentally for the week. I feel like that's what I do. Like I need to prepare mentally for this like long work week, and make sure that you are getting rest. Make sure that you are getting rest and not working 7 days a week. Big exclusive. We don't want you working 7 days a week, 7 days a week, friend. We want you to definitely take a break. So it's truly important that you do that. Y'all be trying to move this camera up. Monet, thank you so much for joining, friend. I truly, truly appreciate it. We are talking about all things personal finances with God in the center. Tonight, we are talking about prayer and preparation and being prepared for our week. Let me see what you said. Hold on. I have no choice at the moment. I know, friend. I know that you have no choice at the moment, but I know, sorry. What's the name? Just paused my live a little. I know that you don't have. Oh, thank you, Coach Chantel. Thank you so much for being here, friend. We're talking all things. We're talking about journaling tonight and big exclusive. I know, friend, that you are in a hard season, but I want to I did take the girls out today, though, and that was a good break. Great that you take the girls out. I know that they really enjoy that. And know that you know what, you still need a break as well. Okay, friend. I know that you are in a hard season right now, and I'm definitely praying. Good evening, Coach Chantel. Thank you so much, friend. Good evening. Good evening. We are talking about journaling. We're talking about being prepared for our week, mentally writing things down. So that's what tonight is, prayer and preparations, just to prepare for the new week. How can we be prepared mentally? How can we be speaking life over our finances? Affirmations. I talked about affirmations. How can we make sure that we are speaking positive words over our money? Just making sure that you are speaking life, you speak life and death through the tongue. So it's so important what you say. Truly, truly appreciate you, friend. But big exclusive, yes, friend. I'm always praying for you. And definitely it's a hard season and I know it, but I'm believing God that you are definitely going to God gonna come through for you. He definitely is. I'm telling you, friend, he is. And sometimes you be like, God, you taking long enough. Like, I know I'll be like, God, like, I'm just waiting for you to come in. Like, listen, do you hear me praying? Like, my situation. I'll be like, listen, but I tell you, God gonna come in exactly when you need it. Because our time and God's time is two totally different things, friend. Like, our time is, he'd be like, listen, I got this. I feel like he want to tell us, I got this. I'm in control. Like, do you not trust me? Do you not trust me enough to know that? So Definitely, friend. Stay encouraged. That's for everybody out here. If you are in a thank you so much for the follow, friend. Thank you so much for the follow. The truth, Trish. Thank you so much, friend. If you are new here, let me know if you are new here. Hey there. Hey, girlfriend. Hey. If you are new here, let me know if you are new here. We talk about, oh, thank you so much, friend. Hey friend, hey friend. Hey, how are you? Thank you so much for joining the fan club. I truly appreciate it. Truly appreciate you guys coming into the room. And again, we are talking about prayer and preparation tonight, all things finances with God in the center. But tonight we're talking about prayer and preparation and how we are preparing our week and how we are just making sure that we speak affirmations over our money, how we can be prepared mentally for the week to stay encouraged. Big Exclusive, thank you so much for the gifts, friend. Oh, yes, I need this room tonight. Thank you. I'm glad you're here, friend. Yes, like I truly, truly appreciate it. And yes, we have to speak life over our finances to stay encouraged. Oh, thank you. So, Divine Balance, my girl is here. Hey, girlfriend. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for the heart puffs, y'all. I truly, truly appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you so much, Trish. The girl Trish. Thank you so much for joining. Again, tonight we are talking about prayer and preparation and preparing for our week, y'all. Uh, that girl, Tish. Sorry, I'm so sorry. Listen, when I tell you these names on this screen is so small and you can barely read it. If I get your name wrong, please forgive me, friend. That girl, Tish, because it's not an R in it. That girl Tish, please forgive me, friend. It's like when I'm telling y'all, when y'all pop into the room, the names are so small, and I'm like, I cannot see the names. And it's like it's like the color in the room, like you can barely see it. So can I just call you Tish? Tish, if you don't mind, can I call you Tish, or you want me to call you that girl Tish? Because you that girl. You that girl. Tricia, thank you so much, friend, for being here. Thank you so much. Truly, truly appreciate it. Yes, Tish is fine. Thank you so much. Some of these names, y'all, some of these usernames be long, and I'll be like, ooh, how can I shorten it? I don't want to mess nobody's name up. Look, people be messing my name up all the time. I'll be like, you know what? Just call me Jay. Because my name's Janine, but people will mess up Janine. It'd be like Janine, all of the things. I'm like, just call me Jay. It's so easy. Everybody can say it. But people be messing my name up all the time. And it's just like, boom, 10K. Oh, thank you, friend. Look, I'm about to pin your comment up. Thank you, friend. I told him that I wanted my room to get to 10K, y'all. Thank you so much for getting it to 10K, y'all. Truly, truly appreciate it. But again, we are talking about all things prayer and preparation, but trying to be prepared for our week. Speaking affirmations over our money, giving yourself grace. A couple affirmations, because I know some new people came into the room. A couple affirmations that you can say is, I am wise with my money. I am disciplined with my budget. I am debt free and financially free. Who in the room is determined to be debt free? Raise your hand. Like if I could put a hand raise, y'all, I will put it. Who in the room is determined to be debt free? Put it in the chat, y'all. Put it in the chat. I'm determined to be debt free, y'all. Because you know what? I want to let y'all, yes, raise your hand. Look. Trish, Tish. I keep saying I want to say Trish, and it's Tish. Okay, I'm gonna get it together. I'm gonna get it together, friend. I promise you, I'm gonna get it together. Tish and Tricia, yes, we all listen. I want to be raising my hand, y'all, too. Like, it's so important because you know what, y'all? Like, when you get your finances together and when you are out of debt, your options become different, right? Like, let's say you had a toxic job, right? And let's say you don't like your boss. Let's say you want to become a full-time content creator, right? When you don't owe nobody, when you don't have no car notes, when you don't have no debt, it's easier to make those decisions, right? It's easier for you to really start to do things that you love and not to just do things because you have to. So debt limits us. Like debt limits us in such a way that it's like it's so important that if you're on a debt-free journey like I am, listen, this is my grinding season. Like I am determined to get out of debt, because then that way you can say, you know what? Maybe I want to work part-time, and maybe I want to try this content creator, or maybe I want to become an entrepreneur, right? Like I just started my entrepreneur journey and I'm still working, but I am believing God to bless the business enough where maybe he can replace my job, right? Which, I mean, honestly, your girl, I definitely still want to work, but I want to work when I want to work. I don't want to just be confined to a schedule. Like maybe I want to work part-time, or maybe I just want to work, you know what I mean? So debt does that, y'all. Like it just confines you in a way. I know for anybody here that like personally know me, like, you know, a hospital, I've been in a healthcare for 15 years. And one of the reasons why I left was because the hospital was just like a toxic place, y'all, for real. Like if anybody in healthcare, you know, listen, the surgeons and those higher ups, those especially the surgeons and the big higher ups, they look at everybody else like we ain't nothing. They're like, if you ain't a doctor, if you ain't, you know, yes, I'm in healthcare and I'm starting to hate it. Tish, so you know, I've been in healthcare for 15 years and I was like, you know, more behind the scenes administration. And I'm telling you, the surgeons on here, listen, I used to be thinking to myself, listen, I really want to be like you, SHIT, just like I do. Okay. So yeah, you got them letters behind your name, but you a human being just like I am. Right. So you need to treat people, you need to treat people the same way. But again, in healthcare, it's a different type of culture. And you do have some doctors and some surgeons that are really good people, but for the most part. Now, I was behind the scenes. A lot of them, they don't care. Let me say what you said. Same. I'm an LPN case manager, and the environment is toxic, and the patients suffer. Yes, they do. Do you know how many times I've had patients call me? Do I have families calling me, complaining about, complaining about surgeons and doctors. And even, let me tell y'all, it ain't just the surgeons and doctors, it's them nurses there too. Now, I will say you got a good hand of definitely hate the entitlement attitude. Yes. Like, listen, I know I worked around some good nurses that will take care of patients, that will do their job. But then you got them nurses that do not care a rat about a patient, okay, that they only here for a check, okay. And them type of nurses, listen, they shouldn't even be in a profession, because your profession is serving. That's what you there for. I worked in healthcare and insurance. These companies get rich off the poor. Listen, I've been in billing for 15 years. Again, I told you I'm the administrative side, so I do billing, I do coding, I did all of that. And I can't tell you how many times that, being in healthcare, people are worried about their bills. I used to tell patients all the time, I said, listen, your care is more important. Listen, let me tell you something. Do not worry about your bill. If you are feeling bad, if you are having chest pains or any of that, make sure you sign into the ER. There were so many patients that are stressed about, they don't want to sign in, they don't want to get health care because they're worried about a bill. And listen, y'all, and it's so crazy because this ties right into my topic. That's why it's so important to make sure that we're stewing in our finances. And I used to tell them all the time, your health is important. They can't replace you, right? You may be a daughter to somebody. You may be somebody's mother. You may be somebody's cousin. You can't be replaced. This healthcare bill can be paid. I always tell people, listen, I'm on the finance side of it. There are payment plans. You don't have to pay everything as soon as you get there. And a lot of people have this belief, and I used to tell people all the time, Like people used to be like, oh, I'm getting a different type of care because Miss Treetop, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Thank you so much for joining the live. We're talking about all things personal finance, but we're actually talking about right now. Hello, friend. Hey, we're talking about healthcare. Thank you so much for the fan club, y'all. Tonight is about prayer and preparations. We talking about healthcare and the finances. But you know what, y'all? Yes, so many patients have came up to me like, you know what, I can't afford, the copay, or they were scared to come in. But I always used to tell them, I'm saying, listen, I'm on the finance side of it. Tap, 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 tap. Yes, I'm on the finance side of it. I'm like, listen, you can get on a payment plan. And number one, medical bills don't even hit your credit. It don't even affect your credit. Not to say that I'm not saying to not pay your bill, but there are other ways for you to go around. If you need medical services, the last thing that you need to be thinking about is the bill. But people get so caught up into, oh, I don't know if I'm going to sign in. And I used to be like, I'm telling you, you cannot replace. And then I've seen, being in healthcare, we have nurses on, on the live, some people, Ben should have signed in. Some people go home and, they have heart attacks and all of that. And it's just like, dag, man, if we can really get our finances together, if we really can start to, steward our money, then we can get better. And one of the things that God wants us to do, y'all, is to steward our money, especially, you know what I mean? Like, again, I had talked about before how, when you are financially free, when you are living below your means, you have more options. And that's the same thing when it comes to, even healthcare, you know what I mean? Like, you got to be prepared for the medical, like the co-pays. One of the things that I am a big advocate on is sinking funds. I have a sinking funds. I will show y'all my wallet, but it's upstairs somewhere. But I have a sinking funds for medical. And that's every time if I go to the doctors, if I go to the dentist, if I go take my sons to the dentist or anything, to be prepared for, the co-pays. So that's why it's so important, guys, to make sure that you are stewarding your money well. Make sure that you are saving. But the biggest thing is, like, make sure that you are living below your means. I feel like we just live in a culture, in a world where it's like, we got to get the next newest thing. Listen, y'all, I used to be, and I'm not even going to lie, I'm going to be very honest and transparent with y'all. Who's seen the new iPhone 17 come out? Put it in the chat if you are like a phone person. I used to be a phone person, y'all. Who's seen that new iPhone come out, y'all? I remember a time where I'm like, oh, I'm getting the newest iPhone. I'm getting the newest phone. You feel like, yes, I seen it. Yes. Listen, I used to be like, oh, I'm getting the newest iPhone. I have to have it. Like, I have to have it. Like, why? Your phone works perfectly fine, right? Like, your phone works perfectly fine. Why do we have? But I would just remember being in a season, right, where I feel like I just had to get, sorry, on my phone, where I feel like I just had to get the newest thing. Like, I had to keep up, but I'm a Droid girl for life. Tish, girl, you better come over to the iPhone family, girlfriend. You better come over to the iPhone family, girl. Listen, I ain't gonna say too much. No, boo. Listen, I ain't gonna say too much bad about the droids. I'm just saying, like, no, droid is elite. Listen, we want to agree to disagree, y'all. I'm an iPhone girly, and I always be, and I am standing on business. Okay, I'm standing on business, y'all. Listen, I'm an iPhone girl, and I seen the newest iPhone. Man, the big exclusive shop. That's right. Listen, don't be joy. But y'all know, I used to be in a place where I felt like, oh, I need to get the newest phone. Oh, the 17 came out. Chantel, thank you so much for the popular friends. I truly appreciate it. And I just was getting these new things just to get it, y'all. Like, I didn't really need a new phone, but I just felt like I wanted to keep up with the Joneses. I wanted to get it because it came out and it was pretty and shiny and it was nice. And I just wanted to get the newest thing. But it's like, I thank God for my progression, because you know what I think about, y'all? I think about, like, that $1,000 or that $2,000. That's usually them iPhones is like $1,000 or $2,000. I think about how I could put that into a mutual fund, how I can invest that money, how I can turn that $1,000 into maybe $5,000 if I put it in the S&P 500. I think about the compound interest that my money can be gaining to say that, you know what? I might not get the phone right now, right? But here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna invest that money, and I'm going to get the phone on the compound interest that I get once I invest it. So you start to think differently about your money. You start to strategize, right, y'all? You start to really think that, okay, it's not to say no that you can't have these things, but have a different strategy to get it. Instead of you paying your own money, invest your money in the right stocks. Let your money grow and then get it, right? We live in a world where everything has to be today. I have to get it today, instant gratification. But I'm telling you, millionaires is not built overnight, okay? Millionaires is the slow grind. It's compound interest. It's sitting your money in there. One of the things that I'm teaching my sons, I have a 20-year-old and an 18-year-old. If they invest $100 a month from the age of 18 to I think it's like 40 or something, they will have $1 million in an investment fund. Us as Black and brown, we have not been taught these things. And these are the things that I had to learn as an adult that I am teaching my kids. So it's just like we can still have the things that we want, but just think about it in a strategic way. You know what I mean? So it's just like so important to make sure that you're saving your money, make sure that you're getting out of debt so you can really do the things that you love. And maybe you want to travel, right? Maybe you want to again, be an entrepreneur. Maybe you want to change jobs. Maybe you want to change careers, right? Let's say you want healthcare, and then maybe you just want to do something totally different. Like you're tired of being in healthcare. Maybe you want to do something totally different. When you really save your money, when you get out of debt, it gives you options and it allows you to do that. And also key, when you invite God into your finances, right? When you stay on your hands and knees in prayers, God will open up these doors for you that no man can close. Okay. I just want to let y'all know he will open up doors that no man can close, and he hears and he knows your heart. So make sure that you stay on your hands and knees in prayers. Amen. Thank you so much. Make sure you stay on your hands and knees in prayer. Make sure that you are inviting God into your finances. Open up them doors, Lord. Yes. Speak that into existence. Say it out loud. Absolutely. Please. Yes. Yes. He is going to open up doors. We need to be speaking those things out loud. We need to make sure that we're staying around a community, because God this is why he created they say, well, one or two is gathered. It like when one or two is gathered, he comes in the midst. It's so important to stay around like-minded people, y'all. So important to make sure that you have somebody that is going to uplift you, that's going to, have a good night. You too, Miss Treetop. Thank you so much for being here. It's so important that you create a community of people that hold up, y'all. I think let me see if I reached my goal, y'all. Hold on. Add now. Let me see. Oh, let me see. Let me see if I could just hold on, y'all. TikTok is telling me to do a goal. Let me see. Let me see. It's asking me to put some roses on here. So I just added a new goal, y'all. But thank you so much for whoever joins. We are talking about prayer and preparation tonight. But yeah, it's just so important to again, stay around like-minded people, stay in community, have somebody that's going to uplift you. Thank you so much, Tish. I truly appreciate you, girlfriend. Oh my gosh, I truly appreciate you. I truly do. Oh my gosh, girlfriend, truly appreciate you. But yes, it's so important to stay encouraged. Thank you so much, Tish. Thank you so much, girlfriend. Stay encouraged. Make sure you get a community of people that is going to speak into your life, that's going to uplift you for the good, the bad, the ugly, and indifferent. Okay. So again, y'all, tonight, again, I just really wanted to talk about, preparation, preparing for the week, also for just affirmations. Make sure you speak in life over your finances. Also, a couple actionable tips that you guys can do. Thank you for the encouragement. I've been so stressed this week, this month, and God has to turn this. You welcome, friend. It's so important to stay encouraged, friend. I know that this week can be so stressful. I'm praying that you have a better week. I'm praying over your finances. I'm praying that God open up doors for you, friend. I am telling you, he can and he will. Stay encouraged, friend. God definitely is going to open doors for you. We are going to speak that into existence for everyone watching the live, because I know everyone could be going through something. We all are going through something and have our own battles that we're facing. Thank you. The anxiety and panic almost got the best of me last week, but I'm hopeful. Oh, friend, I'm glad that you are still hopeful. I definitely struggle with anxiety. It just like constantly thinking of, just thinking, especially being a single mom of 3, like anxiety was one of the things that definitely had me in a chokehold for a long time, but I had to turn it over. I had to turn it over to God. I said, God, he's not a God of fear and anxiety. You have to turn it over and leave it to him. Leave it at the feet of God. Leave it at the altar and say, God, you know what? I need you to control my mind. There are so many times that I'm like, God, like my thoughts are just racing and racing, and I just need you just to calm my thoughts, calm my heart, calm my mind. Because, being a mom is just like you stressing over the kids. You may be stressing over finances. You may be stressing over things at your job, and all of the things are hitting you at one time, and you're only one person. So yes, friend, I know how anxiety can come. And, one of the things that also helped me too is like talking to, just like having close personal friends that's going to up you. Dr. Lisa, welcome in. Dr. Lisa, y'all, is here. And she welcomed into the building. Hey, friend. Hey. Make sure you guys are tapping the live. Make sure that you are sharing it out. Thank you so much, Dr. Lisa, for coming on. We're talking about prayer and preparation tonight, but also about anxiety. And Tish, friend, again, stay encouraged and make sure that, you have somebody, just to try to talk things out. Because I know a lot of times, especially with anxiety, y'all, it's a lot of things that are like thoughts in our mind that maybe not have even happened, that's not going to happen. And it's like you need to make sure. Thank you so much, Dr. Lisa, for the roses. Truly, truly appreciate it. You need to make sure that you have somebody that's going to speak life into you, right? Like whatever you're stressed about, panic attacks and all that, that is not of God. And I know it's easier said than done. Now, you know what else, friend, that I would say? Therapy. Therapy is so, listen, I cannot tell you guys how transformative therapy has been. So, friend, if you, my back is against the wall and I'm looking at God like, yes, like God, like when is you gonna come in? I mean, cause you know, you know what I'm dealing with, God, right? Yes. But God is like, Tish, God is like, girlfriend, I got you. Don't worry. I got you. And sometimes God is like, do you not trust me enough? Right? Sometimes God is like, I'm doing this because I want you to trust me. And sometimes we gotta think back of like, did he deliver you from problems that you had before, right? Sometimes God is like, I am still the same God that I was before, that I got you out of the last situation. So why you think that this situation you not going that he not gonna get you out of? You know what I mean, friend? So listen, I know, and it's easier said than done. It's easier said than done. And again, like I said, definitely easier said. Oh, trust me, big exclusive, I already know. And like again, you just be stressing about the bills. You just be like, dang, God, are you gonna come through? Are you going? And guess what? Every time he come through, right? Every time. You might get that client that you ain't even know you got. Right, you may get that call, you may get that increase, you may get that job offer that you thought that they was going to turn you down. You may get that blessing. Somebody may bless you. A friend may send you money. So it just could be in all forms. So make sure you guys I just don't get why we have to get to the last moment where we're suffocating in tears. I know, friend, I know. I don't know why it is, but sometimes it's just hard lessons that God wants to teach us, right? Sometimes it is. And I hate to say it. I really hate to say it, because in all of those lessons, he's trying to teach you something, right? He's trying to teach you something. And I know sometimes those lessons can be very, very hard, y'all. Listen, it was there a time, y'all, that I was living not only paycheck to paycheck, but every time I got paid, I was in the negative. Okay. I was in the negative every time I got paid, y'all. And I used to be like, okay, well, I know I got to pay this bill, this bill, and this bill. And okay, everybody else, ain't getting paid. You know what I mean? And if you're in that situation as a financial coach, I would say make sure that you are covering your four walls, right? Where you lay your head at should be the first thing. Second thing is food on your table. Make sure that you are having food on your table. So if those two things are taken care of, then sometimes the debt and everything else has to fall on the back burner, because you have to have a place to lay your head and you have to have food. Trace, thank you so much for joining, friend. I truly, truly appreciate you. Welcome into the room. My name is Janine. I am a budget coach. I talk about all things personal finances with God in the center. So yes, sometimes they are lessons for us to learn. Thank you so much for following me, friend. I truly, truly appreciate it. Truly, truly appreciate it. We're talking about all things. I needed this. I'm so glad that you needed this. And it seems like everybody tonight just needed that encouragement. And it's so crazy, guys, because every time I come on this live, I say, God, these are things that I want to say and I want to talk about, but give me the words to say. If there's an encouragement that I need to say tonight, if I need to encourage a mom or encourage a woman or whoever comes on my live, make sure that you give me the right words to say. And I'm so glad that you guys are here. I'm so glad that you needed this tonight, because it's hard out here, guys. Like, it's just so, like, we just live in a world where it's just, by yourself and you just want to keep everything. But people, like, that you see like on Instagram and all that, people are struggling behind the scenes, but have this smile on their face, making it seem like everything's so glamorous, and it's not. And it's so, thank you for being obedient. You're welcome. Thank you so much, friend. And it's just so important, yes, that people are smiling and they really struggling, and they make people think that, oh my gosh, they living a better life than me, when they could be drowning in debt. They could be up to their eyeballs in reference to bills. They could be living check to check. They could be sitting up there, have no money, but they go on the IG or they come on social media, making it seem like everything's so glamorous. No. Like, as we know, as it just being, living, if you live long enough, everything ain't glamorous, right? And we have to create a safe space for us to come and just say, you know what, I'm struggling in this moment. And just to know that you have women that's going to uplift you, that's going to speak life into you and say, friend, I know that you are in a hard season and I am here for you. People that actually care, that want to see you win, that actually care about it. Because again, you have them fake people out there that just pretend. But listen, if you guys know, I'm hard season, yes, and it's hard season for most, Tish, it really is. And again, friend, you are preaching tonight. Oh, look, Dr. Lisa, I don't be really meaning to preach, though, for real, because I'm like not a preacher. Listen, like, I'm so far from a preacher, yo. I'm so far, but I just feel like I want to keep it real. Like, if y'all know me, I'm going to be the budget coach. I'm going to be your girlfriend that's going to keep it real, but that's going to love you through it. That's going to encourage you. That's going to speak life into you. We're going to get our finances together. We're going to get out of debt, but we are going to keep God in the center. We're going to keep our hands and knees in prayers, guys, because it's so important. It's so super important. And I'm just so glad that you guys are blessed tonight. I really didn't get on here to be preacher, y'all, because I ain't nobody preacher. I'm definitely not nobody preacher, but I'm definitely your hype girlfriend. If you speaking the word of truth to so many, if you need a hype girlfriend, if you need somebody to encourage you, to lift you up, you may be struggling tonight. You may be like, God, I don't see this next bill. I don't even, oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. If you are feeling like, listen, I don't know how I'm going to get out this situation. I don't know how I'm going to pay this bill. I thought that you were a preacher too. Oh no, I'm not a preacher. No, your girl's not a preacher. I'm just your hype girlfriend that's going to definitely encourage you. I'm definitely going to help you get your finances together with God in the center. I'm not definitely a preacher. No, no, no. But I'm real. Like, yo, like the one thing you never going to see me come on here is come on here and not be authentic. I'm going to be my authentic self. People that know me in real life know that this is how I am. It's your calling. Do both. Well, maybe I could be a motivational speaker, y'all. Maybe I could do that. Now I would do that. And I feel like that's kind of what I do now. Like, not only do I tell, moms about, personal finances, but affirmations and prayers and all of that. You know what I mean? I feel like that kind of just aligns with it too. You know what I mean? But I'm definitely going to be your hype girlfriend. I'm going to be the girlfriend like, go Tish, go Trace, go Dr. Lisa. I'm definitely going to be the hype. Look, I'm going to be your animated girlfriend as well, y'all. I'm going to be super hype. Like, yes. And then when we need to get on our hands and knees in prayer, yup, true. That's who she is. He Big Exclusive knows me personally, y'all. So he know who I am, and he definitely know. And just people, yeah, very needed. Yes, we all do. We all do. Because I think, you know what, guys, like, we just live in a world where it's just like, you got to keep everything to yourself, and you just got to make it seem like you got it all together, and you just have to really just really make it seem like you got it all together. And that's not real life. And for real, like, if you have friends and family, they need to be there through the good, bad, the ugly, and indifferent. Especially, we needed this. The news is so scary too. It is. It really is. I try to really not get into politics and stuff like that. But what Trump is doing, y'all, ooh, like, that's why I say, listen, you need to make sure you saving, okay? You need to make sure that you are living below your means, because he is taking so many programs away from people. He is changing things. And listen, we can't control what they're doing in the White House, but we can control your house, right? The only thing you can control is your house. So you can control your money. You can control your spending. That's what I mean. I know, Trace, I know. And listen, again, to make sure that we are just trying to take care of what we have, and our finances is so important. Nika Grace, hey girlfriend, hey, you are new here. Thank you so much for entering my room, friend. I truly appreciate you being here, friend. How are you? I'm talking about affirmations. We are talking about getting prepared for the week and prayers. Thank you so much for being here, friend. I truly appreciate you more than you know. Hi, friend. So again, I think, again, just, really being in a space to know that, we really got to make sure that we get our finances together. Make sure that you are trying to steward your money. When I'm careful and don't speak negatively about my money, more comes. Yes, I love that. Yes, when you are careful and you don't speak negatively about money, more money comes. That's one of the things that I had said tonight about affirmations, how we have to speak life over our finances. It's so important. It's so, sorry, I meant to say when I don't. Yeah, I got what you're saying. So when you don't speak negatively about your money, more money comes. Yes, that's why we have to transform our minds daily, y'all. Affirmations is so true. And I feel like it's such a thing that we're like, it's cliche, like, oh, okay, I'm gonna say this affirmation, but is it really going to happen? Like, y'all, yes, if I could say I can't afford it, I won't. Exactly. Listen, Trace, yes, thank you so much for the hearts. Thank you so much, y'all. Exactly. Like, if you are believing that in your mind, like, I'm never going to get out of debt, I'm never going to get these bills paid, I'm never going to do that, then you won't. Yes, it's so important. A couple of the affirmations that I said earlier is, I'm wise with my money. I am disciplined with my budget. I am debt-free and financially free. I budget with faith. So these affirmations are so super important. It's so super important. And it's not like a cliche thing. So I feel like sometimes though people, oh God, yes, oh good, yes. It is so important. I am big on affirmations, y'all. I'm like so super important, so big on affirmations, so big on journaling. That's one of the things that I also said earlier for the new people that are in the room. Journaling is so important. If you get a chance, take time to write out, journaling will also help with like anxiety and stress. It's a way of self-care. I always tell people, like, I've been journaling for the last 15 years. And I remember writing things down in my journal and asking God to help me with, certain areas of my life. And it's so good to look back, because sometimes we realize that we are living in answered prayers and we don't even know it until we like check back in our journal. So I would encourage each and every one of you guys tonight, if you get a chance, try to journal, try to write things down, try to get a little bit more organized with your budget. Try to live below your means. And also, guys, if you need help, reach out to people. Reach out to people that know that can lift you up. Because to make it seem like we got it all together is not not the right way to do it. You know what I mean? Because we all are struggling in some way. And a lot of times people hold on, y'all. They want me to, let me see something. They want me to set a, let me see. They want me to set a new goal, y'all. A lot of times, let's see, TikTok want me to set a new goal. I just picked the donuts. I don't know what to pick, y'all. But yeah, just a lot of times, people just, what was I saying, y'all? I forgot. A lot of times, yeah, that we just live in this world and this life that, just makes it seem like we got it all together, and that's not true. So make sure that you stay around people that is going to encourage you, that's going to lift you up. Make sure that you are tapping out the live, guys. Make sure that you are sharing it out. I truly appreciate everyone that is here. I hope that everyone has a blessed week. I hope that that everyone is just has support as much as they need. And if you don't have no support, DM your girl. I'm your hype girl. I'm gonna be your budget coach that definitely gonna hype you up. Listen, thank you so much, Tish. Thank you so much. Like, if you don't have anybody that you really can just talk to, if you ever need somebody to talk to, my DMs are open. Listen, your girl will be proudly to hype you up, to talk you through it, to pray with you. I'm definitely here, because it's so important to just get it out. You know what I mean? To just talk about it. And again, that releases anxiety, it releases stress. And just to know that somebody honestly cares. Like, I am your go-to girlfriend that honestly cares about you, that wants the best for you, that wants everyone on this live to be debt-free, everyone to reach their financial goals. I am speaking life over each and every person that is on this live tonight. I hope that God blesses you financially. I hope that doors are opening for you, okay? Because I know we all need it. I want you guys to stay encouraged, stay on your hands and knees in prayers. If you ever need anything, make sure that you DM me. I am here. I'm not going to hold you guys any longer. I truly appreciate each and every one of you guys for being here tonight. So your girl goes, thank you. You welcome, Tish. You too, totally welcome. I will be live tomorrow, y'all. Tomorrow is Budget with Faith Monday. So we'll be talking about a budget. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually break down like a mock budget, somebody's budget that I'm just, going to do. And I think that I'm gonna do real time. Needed this. Thank you. You're welcome, Big Exclusive. You know you got a special place. You got a special place, definitely. But tomorrow I'm gonna do a budget with Mondays, the same time, 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. Come check your girl. I'm praying that I have a testimony for you tomorrow. Yes, girlfriend. I hope you come back tomorrow. I truly, truly appreciate everyone for being here. But yeah, tomorrow I'm going to do budgeting, and we'll talk about like actually how to break down budgets or some of the things that you can do. So I hope that everybody was encouraged tonight. I truly appreciate the gifts, the loves, the encouragement, the kind words. I hope that somebody was blessed tonight. I truly, truly appreciate everyone that's entering the live. And again, I hope that everyone has a great night. And remember, budget with faith and prosper with grace. I love you guys, and I will see you guys tomorrow, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Put your notifications on. Have a great night. See you later, YouTube family.